Describing 120 160. Solving 160 190. Preventing 190 minus 250. Knowledge pops up, love builds up. Love rejoices in the truth. By their fruits you will recognize them. They were amazed at his understanding and at his answers. He spoke 3,000 proverbs, and the psalms were 1,005. The whole earth sought the presence of Solomon to hear his wisdom, which God put into his mind. Do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and covered up. Then in his joy he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Everyone who belongs to the truth listens to my voice. And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding beyond measure, and breadth of mind like the sand on the seashore. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. Jews demand signs and Greeks search for wisdom. 23 But we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles. 24 Up to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks. Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God. The end of all wisdom is a paradox. I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that you have hidden these things from the wise and intelligent and have revealed into little children. Instead, they were longing for a better country, the heavenly one. Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye that believeth on me, the works that I do shall ye do also, and greater works than these shall ye do, because I go unto the Father. For behold, when the sound of your greeting came to my ears, the baby in my womb leaped for joy. Maybe a theme. Perhaps not a coincidence. Percent and a jury were probably well acquainted with the scriptures. They found him sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. Luke 11:52. Woe to you lawyers, for you have taken away the key of knowledge. You did not enter yourselves, and you hindered those who were entering. For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven. You have heard of the patience of Job, and you have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is merciful and compassionate. I have found a book of the law in the house of the Lord. Then Hilkiah gave the book to Shaphan, and he read it. 9 And Shaphan the secretary came to the king, and reported to the king, your servants have emptied out the money that was found in the house, and have delivered it into the hand of the workmen who have the oversight of the house of the Lord. 10 And Shaphan, secretary, told the king, Hilkiah the priest has given me a book, and Shaphan read it before the king. 11 When the king heard the words of the book of the law, he tore his clothes. 12 And the king commanded Hilkiah the priest, and Ahikam the son of Shaphan, and Elipur the son of Elmichaiah, and Shaphan the secretary, and Asaiah the king's servant, saying, 13 Go, inquire of the Lord for me, and for the people, and for all Judah, concerning the words of this book that has been found. For great is the wrath of the Lord that is kindled against us, because our fathers have not obeyed the words of this book, to do according to all that is written concerning us. 14 So Hilkiah the priest, and Ahikam, and Ucker, and Shaphan, and Asaiah went to Huldah the prophetess, the wife of Shallum, the son of Antikva, son Ben-Harhaz, keeper of the wardrobe, and they talked with her. 15 And she said to them, Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, tell the man who sent you to me. 16 Thus says the Lord, Behold, I will bring disaster upon this place and upon its inhabitants, all the words of the book that the king of Judah has read. 17 Because they have forsaken me and have made offerings to other gods, that they might provoke me to anger with all the work of their hands. Therefore my wrath will be kindled against this place, and it will not be quenched. 18 But to the king of Judah, who sent you to inquire of the Lord, thus shall you say to him, Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, regarding the words that you have heard. 19 Because your heart was penitent, and you humbled yourself before the Lord, when you heard how I spoke against this place and against its inhabitants, that they should become saw desolation and to curse, and you have torn your clothes and wept before me. I also have heard you, declares the Lord. 20 Therefore, behold, I will gather you to your fathers, and by you shall be gathered to your grave in peace, and your eyes shall not see all the disaster that I will bring upon this place. And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding beyond measure, and breadth of mind like the sand on the seashore. 30 So that Solomon's wisdom surpassed the wisdom of all the people of the east and all the wisdom of Egypt.